First, check the shelf is in the middle of the oven and preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Measure out 400 grams of plain flour and add it to the mixing bowl. Now measure out 200 grams of real butter and rub this into the plain flour. Use cold tap water to blend the mixture together once it looks like breadcrumbs. Pour in the mixture 2 tablespoons at a time and then mix until it forms a dough. If the dough is too sticky at this point, you can wrap it up in cling film and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Flour the surface and roll out with a rolling pin. You need the pastry to be about a centimetre thick. Make sure it doesn't get stuck to the work surface or the rolling pin by turning it occasionally and reflouring the work surface. Now check your dish for size. You can use a flan dish, a pie dish, or make small quiches by using muffin trays. It's totally up to you. Flour whichever one you choose so that it comes out of the case easier after the bake. Gently fold the pastry over the rolling pin to transfer into your dish. Use a sharp vegetable knife to start trimming the excess off the pastry. Use some of the cut off to press the pastry into the dish. Scramble up some baking parchment and pierce the bottom of the base with a fork or sharp knife to expel any air bubbles. Put the baking parchment into the case and fill this with rice, lentils, or baking beans. This will go into the oven for 10 minutes. And this is called a blind bake. Clear up so that you are ready to prepare the filling for the quiche. Wash the broccoli and then chop into small florets. We're going to parboil this broccoli for 5 minutes. After 10 minutes, take the pastry case out of the oven. Remove the parchment and the lentils. Add an egg wash to glaze the pastry so that it seals. And put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes. Drain the broccoli in a sieve or colander and allow to cool. Whisk the 3 eggs into a measuring jug. add in the 300 millilitres of double cream and make sure they are mixed well. Prepare the smoked salmon on a blue chopping board. Always check the date before you open the vacuum pack. Peel off the skin of the salmon. Now, as this is smoked, this peels off really easily. And with a knife and fork, flake the salmon into pieces. Now remove the pastry case and allow it to cool. Fill the pastry case with the broccoli and the salmon. Break the broccoli up into small pieces and make sure that both the salmon and the broccoli are well distributed around the case. Sprinkle some cheese over the top of the broccoli and salmon, and you can even add seasoning and herbs. This is just to add extra flavour. Pour the cream and egg mixture over the filling and make sure it is well covered. Return this back to the oven and cook at 180 degrees for 35 minutes. The top of the quiche should look a golden brown and it should rise. This is a great example of denaturing protein. Once it's out of the oven, you can serve quiche hot or cold.